What's up, my friends? Welcome into another episode of the Run Your Day podcast. As always, Dan Hafner joining you here this morning. Today's topic is this: the sky is falling. Chicken Little style, baby. Here we go. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you guys. So, ran across a quote yesterday that really kind of hit me in the forehead, and kind of really made me question some of the stories I've been telling myself, and it was intense, because what the quote was this: your life isn't falling apart, it's falling into place. Let me say that again. Your life isn't falling apart, it's falling into place. Your life isn't falling apart, it's falling into place. And this was powerful for me. This was crazy, because we all kind of have these different stories about things that aren't going our way, things that we think are the end of the world, that are a big deal, that ruin everything. And in the end, they're molehills. We make mountains out of molehills, right? And I'm guilty of this too. My wife's guilty of this. I'm sure you're guilty of this. Like we're all guilty of this. We all have a tendency to make these huge deals out of things that, when you look back and put perspective on them, really aren't huge deals. So, I think we all kind of adopt at some point in our lives and in our days this Chicken Little mindset of, oh my God, the sky is falling, everything is broken, what are we going to do? Help me, right? And in the end, there's rarely those situations in life. Now, I'm not taking away from those that are. Like, maybe you're going through something, maybe a loved one has a terminal illness, or something happened that's a big deal, and I get that. Like, there are situations in life when the sky can literally be falling, and I'm not taking away from those. But, 99% of the time, the situations that we build up in our minds that are the sky is falling moments aren't. They just aren't. They're just, you survive. You make it through. You figure something else out. You try different things, and things ultimately work out. Like, when's the last time you truly had a Chicken Little moment, and then it turned out to not be that big of a deal, right? That's my question for you today. Is there a time in your life when, you had this Chicken Little moment of, oh my God, the sky is falling, what are we going to do? And looking back on it, everything worked itself out, right? I mean, that's my question for you today. I'm just going to try to make this a quick little episode. I'm driving on my way to work today, but I just really wanted to come on here and share this with you guys, because I've been guilty of this too. Like, I have told myself some things, and there's these moments I have where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do, everything's falling apart, right? But it's falling into place. Things aren't falling apart, they're falling into place. They're happening for a reason. There's a reason that things, go astray. There's a reason that things drift. Right? Like, I want to make this religious. I don't know if you guys believe in God or like what your deal is, right? But there can be a reason why you go down different paths in life. Right? Maybe something wasn't meant for you. Maybe you are better suited for something else, but you can't see it right now. And whether it's God or somebody else can see that right now. And they know that you need to actually get put down a different path by thinking this way, that the sky is falling, and you won't even realize the gift of what actually happened until you're way down the road, right? You just won't. So, that's going to wrap up today's show, my friends. That's my question for you today. When did you have a Chicken Little moment that the sky is falling? And where can you remember that your life is not falling apart? It's just falling into place. It can take some time. It doesn't happen overnight. So that's my question and my challenge for you guys today. As always, thank you all for joining. You can check us out on the Run Your Day Twitter page at RunYourDay1. Check it out. I've been trying to be a little more active on there, so it is pretty. It's getting pretty awesome and pretty spicy, my friends. All right. That's going to wrap up today's show. Dan Hafner signing off. Make it a great rest of your day.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.